My sister wove a web of lies about abuse for Sympathy, so I helped her get caught in her own web. I overheard my sister's friends debating whether they should call CPS on my parents last year, and at the time I laughed it off, but now I know they were dead serious. Looking back, it all started when Leah turned 14 and slowly became a ghost in her own house, locking her door, skipping family dinners, barely acknowledging we existed. When she came out as bisexual at 15, my parents hugged her while my gay brother called from California to congratulate her, and we figured that explained everything. Why she'd withdrawn, why she'd been so scared, but instead of things getting better, they only got worse. Last month, Leah had 3 friends over for her 18th birthday dinner, and when mom brought out the cake she'd spent hours decorating, one friend literally turned her chair away from the table, while another filmed mom singing happy birthday and made gagging faces at the camera. Leah just sat there smirking, and when dad asked if everything was okay, her best friend muttered something about it being nice to have parents who pretend to care. We were confused, but figured they were just being edgy teenagers doing their thing. Then 2 weeks ago, it went way past edgy teenager territory when I came home from college to find Leah's whole friend group in our living room. The second I walked in, they jumped up and surrounded my sister like I was about to attack her, while one girl asked, "You good?" in this panicked whisper, scanning her face for signs of distress. When I tried to say hi, her best friend stepped forward and said, "We're leaving now," before rushing Leah out like they were evacuating a crime scene. I just stood there wondering what the hell I'd done. But it finally made sense one day while I was binge watching anime, and my phone exploded with notifications from a group chat her friends created. The messages hit like punches. Homophobic beach. Abuser. You need to apologize to Leah now for stealing that guy she likes. I typed back asking what they were talking about, and they claimed I'd texted some guy she liked, which was complete fiction since I didn't even know she liked anyone. When I kept denying it, someone wrote that I should stop playing dumb because they knew everything. That's when the screenshots started flooding in. 3 years of lies. According to Leah, our parents were violently homophobic and kicking her out. I became the favorite daughter after she came out. I hit her and called her slurs. She was forced to do all the housework. My chest went cold as I scrolled through page after page of fabricated abuse spanning 3 years. I checked on Leah to see what this was about and found her peacefully sleeping in her room, completely unaware that her friends had decided to attack me on her behalf. That's when it really hit me. She'd built every single friendship on a foundation of lies about our family, and these people thought they were defending her from monsters that only existed in the stories she told them. You want to create fake victims and imaginary villains? Let me show your friends who the real villain is. I gathered my own evidence and started typing, my hands surprisingly steady as I uploaded proof after proof. Photos from my brother's birthday last year showed him with his boyfriend while my parents smiled warmly in the background. Screenshots of our family group chat revealed nothing but love and support. Pictures from last week caught Leah lounging on the couch while mom cleaned around her, and videos from family dinners proved she hadn't cooked a single meal. Your friend has been lying to you for 3 years, I typed. The silence lasted maybe 10 seconds before their world shattered. Messages flooded in as they processed the evidence, comparing stories and finding contradictions everywhere. Her best friend tried calling her repeatedly with no answer, while another girl realized she'd been bringing Leah food every day because she believed my mom was starving her. Someone else admitted to giving her money for escape funds and wondered where it had actually gone. The friend who'd filmed my mom at the birthday dinner wrote that she felt sick and had been horrible to such a nice woman. When dad got home, I showed him the screenshots and watched his face go from confusion to rage. When mom got home later, they called Leah down together, and she walked in casually with no idea her carefully constructed web of lies was already in ruins. The moment she saw my laptop with the group chat still open and her friends' messages visible calling her a liar and expressing their disgust, she tried to bolt back upstairs until dad's voice froze her in place. What followed was 3 hours of complete unraveling as every lie got exposed and every story debunked while she cycled through denial, tears, fury, and finally threats of self-harm. When she screamed she'd off herself, dad called her bluff and drove her straight to the hospital. They diagnosed her with depression and anxiety, but medication can't fix 3 years of calculated lies. Her friends abandoned her completely once they realized they'd been manipulated, and the group chat turned into their support group for processing what she'd done to them. Now she's exactly what she pretended to be for 3 years, the family outcast, misunderstood, and truly alone, a self-fulfilling prophecy she wrote herself.